Hey everyone, have you ever wondered which car brands really run the show over in Europe? Well, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to dive into the data and count down the top 10 best selling brands of 2025. We're going to find out who's really wearing the crown. So let's get right into it.
The European car market, it's so much more than just selling cars. It's an absolute battleground. I mean, you've got these legendary brands, huge amounts of national pride, and some of the most advanced engineering on the planet, all clashing for that number one spot. It's an epic showdown for sure.
So it all boils down to this one big question, right? Who really rules Europe's roads? When people walk into a dealership with their hard-earned cash, what logo are they putting on their new set of keys? That's what we're here to find out. And believe me, the competition is just fierce. Take these two, for example. The German giants, Audi and BMW. This isn't just a rivalry, it's a classic clash of titans that's been going on for decades. They're constantly trying to one-up each other on tech, performance, you name it. But hey, it's not all about the Germans. Not by a long shot. Just hop over the border and you've got the French legends, Peugeot and Renault, locked in their own massive fight. This is all about national pride and, of course, a huge chunk of market share. It's a continent-wide battle, no doubt about it. Okay, so now that we've set the stage, it's time for the main event. Let's get to the numbers. We're going to count down the official 2025 sales rankings, starting at number 10 and working our way all the way to the top. All right, let's do this. Kicking things off at number 10, who made the cut? And here we go, it's Kia. The South Korean powerhouse kicks off our list, grabbing the number 10 spot with a really solid 545,000 cars sold. I mean, it just goes to show you, that combination of sharp design, great value, and of course that killer warranty, it's a winning formula. All right, moving on up to number 9, and it's our first contender from France, Peugeot. They've moved an impressive 590,000 cars, a very strong showing for that iconic lion badge. Sliding into the number 8 spot is Dacia. Their whole philosophy of simple, no frills, incredible value, it's clearly working. They sold, get this, 601,765 cars. That's just amazing. Okay, now this is where things get really interesting. Remember that German rivalry we talked about? Well, the next few spots on our list are where that battle plays out. We've got the big 3 German luxury brands all clustered together. Let's see how they stack up. First up from that German trio, we have Audi. They come in at number 7, locking it down with a very powerful 675,000 units sold. But look at this. In what is a super tight race, Mercedes-Benz just edges them out. They grab the number 6 spot, selling 705,000 cars. Wow, that's a close one. A real nail-biter between those two. Now we're cracking the top 5. And winning the French face-off against Peugeot, it's Renault. They're standing strong at number 5 after moving a whopping 785,000 cars. And here it is, the winner of that internal German showdown. Just missing out on a podium spot at number 4, we have BMW. With 825,000 units sold, they've earned the bragging rights as the best-selling German luxury brand here on our list. Impressive stuff. Okay, deep breaths, everyone. This is it. We've made it to the podium finishers. The top 3. These are the absolute heavyweights of the European market. So, who's going to take the gold for 2025? And then there were 3. After all that, it comes down to these brands. Now, I will say the race for second and third place is pretty tight. But as you're about to see, number 1 is, well, it's on a whole other planet. So let's look at the final numbers. Taking home the bronze medal at number 3, we have Skoda with a fantastic 836,200 cars sold. And in the number 2 spot, claiming silver, is the global giant Toyota with an incredible 945,000 sales. So that just leaves one, the winner. And like I said, this brand didn't just win, it absolutely dominated. So here's a question for you. Who sold almost 50% more cars than Toyota in second place? 50%. You know who it is. There can only be one. The undisputed 2025 champion of Europe is Volkswagen. Just look at that number, 1,450,000. Let that sink in for a second. That is a truly staggering figure. It puts Volkswagen in a completely different league. So, now that we have our champion, let's take a step back and look at the whole picture. Let's see the complete 2025 ranking from top to bottom. And here you have it, the entire top 10 all in one place. You can really see the power of the Volkswagen Group, right? They've got VW, Škoda, and Audi all in there. And you can see just how tight that race was in the middle of the pack. It's a really fascinating snapshot of what people in Europe are buying. And just to put VW's win into perspective one more time, their sales figure is more than double the brand that came in sixth place. Double! That's not just a win, folks. That is total, complete market domination. So there you have it, the story of 2025. But, it leaves us with a huge question, doesn't it? The whole car industry is shifting like crazy towards electric vehicles. So what do you think? Will this list look anything like this in, say, 5 years? I guess we'll have to wait and see, because the race for the future, it has officially begun.